Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I really wanted to do a spooky season video for you guys, so I did a spooky pumpkin for you guys. If you guys want to see how I created this little pumpkin, and no, the idea was not originally from me. I will pop up the picture right here where I got the idea from, but I saw it off Pinterest and I thought it was super cute, so I thought I would like to try and recreate it and show you guys how I did it. And plus, I know you guys have been begging for me to do a Halloween makeup video, so I really wanted to do that for you guys. But if you guys want to see how to do this spooky glam pumpkin, then just continue watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face. Since we are going to be using face paint and a bunch of makeup, we do want to have a nice moisturized skin base. And then I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced concealer. I actually started using this as foundation and I went and got matched and everything. So now I actually have colors that match my skin. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over just so we can have a nice base to all the powders that we're going to be putting on top. Then I'm going to be going in with my NYX eyebrow pencil and I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. But the thing about the eyebrows is you're going to want to make them a little bit longer and a little bit thicker. And then also I'm using it to trace out the rest of the pumpkin face that we're going to be making. Now I'm going in with a NYX, almost like a cream brow gel, and I'm just using this just to make my my eyebrows a little bit darker. Oh my god, I can't speak. But basically I'm just using this to make my eyebrows darker because my eyebrow pencil isn't the darkest, and you want your eyebrows to be dark so they can blend with the black eyeshadow that we'll be using later. Now I'm going in with my ColourPop concealer in the shade 02, and I'm just going to be basically cleaning up my brows and then priming for the eyeshadow. I'm going in with my Morphe 35B palette. I know they don't have this one anymore, but I'm pretty sure the any colorful eyeshadow palette will work. But I'm going in with the orange shade and using this as my base. So now to add some dimension, we're going to just be taking this red and just applying it a little bit under the orange but blending it into the orange. And this is just going to help with the gradient effect, and also we're going to be using a lot of red and orange later on as well. So it just basically all ties everything together. So now comes the tricky part. We're going to be taking the black and basically you're just going to want to create a halo. But I would go in with a very small amount of black and then work your way up. And not on this eye, but on my other eye, I went in with too much black and ended up having to go back and use so much orange and red just to blend it together to make it look the same. So I would really start off with just a little bit and then work your way up and make it darker. Now I'm going back in with the same concealer and just making a kind of a cut crease, but not really like a full one, so basically a half cut crease, and this is going to give that white effect on the eye. Now I'm going in with the white eyeshadow in the palette and just setting where we did our concealer. So now, I don't really know how to kind of explain what we're going to be doing, but we're going to just be mixing the orange and the red, and we're going to be just kind of like pushing it a little bit into the white, but I don't know how to explain it, but just kind of do what I'm doing. So now we're going to go back into the black and just blend everything together, and then basically we're just going to be blending everything under the waterline. I didn't know what to call it, but basically we're just gonna be taking the orange and then mixing the black and just blending everything together so it looks complete. Then I'm taking a waterproof eyeliner. We're just gonna be putting this on the waterline. I literally am so happy I freaking got this video done, because you guys don't understand. I've been wanting to do this for you guys, but I've just been procrastinating. But now we're gonna be taking some eyelashes, and then I'll be back. Here I am, and I'm gonna be taking the orange and the yellow, and then basically for this pumpkin, she had like orange and yellow all over her face, or like a light orange color. So I just mixed the orange, and you'll see I'm mixing the yellow right here. And basically you just want to put this all over your face as if it's like powder. Now I'm going to go in with my black eyeliner and basically start to trace the face. Now this part, it looks a little bit harder than it actually is, but just take your time, and all you're gonna do is just make some squiggly like flame looking things and just start making those, and then you'll want to connect them with like dips. So like on the bottom one you'll want to do like a rainbow, and then on the top one you'll want to just do like a flipped rainbow, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean in a second. But basically what I did is I just went through, did all the squiggles, and then I went back, or not like all of them, but some of them, and then I went back and then I connected them, and that's what made the smile part of the pumpkin. See, this is what I mean. So like a rainbow on the bottom, and then on the top do a flipped rainbow. So then I'm going to be taking my Snazzaroo face paint. I got mine from Michael's, but I used to have like a whole kit, but I didn't have it anymore. I think I threw it away. So basically for Snazzaroo, you just take the thingy off and then just spray it with some water, and it's just like any old face paint. It's just very like super kid friendly, I guess. And I'm just basically going to be taking this and just filling in all of the black eyeliner like marks that we just made. And this part honestly was harder than I thought it was going to be, just because I didn't have a really like fine detailed brush to work with. I just used like whatever eyeshadow brush I had that was like a flat topped and was small. But just try to get like a more detailed brush so you can really have like the pointy tips of your like little flame strokes. Then I'm basically going in with the same black paint that I did with my face, or like my smile, and I'm basically going in and making my little, it's like, this pumpkin is basically like a skeleton and a pumpkin kind of mixed, so it's like a skeleton almost pumpkin. I don't know, you get the vibe. So basically I'm just creating the nose, and then I'm going back in with the eyeliner, just because like I said, I couldn't get a really like sharp detailed point with the brush that I had. So I'm just basically going in with the eyeliner and just kind of mixing the two just to get the kind of nose that I wanted. So this part is really what is going to make everything tie together. So now we're going to add the shading to our pumpkin smile. So basically you're just going to go in with that red and that orange, and then in a minute we're going to go in with black, and then just basically tie everything together. And this is really honestly what made the look, I guess. And before it just looks cool, but then once you add like all the shading and stuff, it just looks real like bad, you know what. So this part is really fun. And for the black, I didn't like how like opaque my black was. For this part I wanted it really soft, so I just took a little bit of it, put it on the back of my hand, and then would dip into that, and I would still even blow it off after that, just because I wanted it to be like a really really light black instead of a super dark one. So now I'm going in with my white NYX eyeliner, and mine was actually kind of out, so I ended up having to use my concealer and like dip the eyeliner brush into my concealer. But basically I'm just using this and going through and adding highlights wherever they are needed. I honestly have no clue why I waited last to do this part, but now I'm going to be adding the like frown face to the eyebrows. So basically I'm just using that red and that orange, and then also there's like a skull to like the temples right there. So I just did the orange and red right there as well, and then we're gonna go back in with the black and then just shade everything together. Then I'm going back in with my like white slash concealer combo and then just adding highlights to my brows and to the temple part. And then we're going to go back in with our black eyeliner in a second. Wait till it gets there. Here we go. And we're going to just be adding a little bit extra marks to the brow part. And then we're going to be taking some highlighter and just adding that to like the inner corners underneath my brow bone and just places like that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to become part of the Sav Nation. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified whenever I post. But this video's post notification shout out goes to Georgia White. So thank you so much for having my post notifications on. It means a lot. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, babes.